I won't lie to you guys, I never normally get attached to animes unless they happen to be just that good. And Chainsaw Man, especially the Reze arc, happens to be something that made me attached to the show. I read the manga before the anime was even announced, but yeah, this was different. The Reze arc made me realise how good this series truly is. And when I read the Reze arc, yeah, I thought that, but I definitely thought that when I watched the movie. It hit me a million times harder. I knew going into this I was going to cry my eyes out at the end, and that this movie would hit me harder than any anime I've watched. But fuck it, we ball. Am I right, guys? The movie starts off with Denji finally getting his date with Makima. Oh, hell no, fuck that. We skipping this part, I can't stand her.
Get him out of here.
Let's go.
Fucking bitch.
See you later, loser.
Fucking bitch.
Going to the slam. Please believe me, officer. I'm a kid.
Okay. Now see, I'm okay with this. This is how the movie was meant to start. Denji takes shelter in a phone box from the heavy rain, and suddenly, a girl comes running in there to also take shelter. Denji's confused at first, and the girl starts to cry, comparing Denji to her dog. I mean, if she saw what he's like with Makima, then she really isn't wrong if we think about it. But Denji pulls a flower out of his throat to cheer her up. Why was it in his throat? But hey, Denji gives her the flower. My boy got some game. Okay, I see you. She takes the flower, and they animated the manga panel so good. And the piano, it's already hitting me so hard. Sorry about that. But look how cute she looks, man. She's my favourite character in the show for a reason. She then invites Denji to this cafe she works at as a thank you for what he did.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
It then shows Reze starting a shift, about to serve Denji. Whoa. How the fuck did he get it that quickly? Did he just learn instant transmission this once because of some woman? Yeah, that's why I call Denji twin for a reason. Reze gets Denji a coffee which he hates. I mean, if Reze wants me to have it, I'll take it. But Denji isn't a fan of coffee, which Reze finds hilarious. She even starts touching him, which Denji picks up on.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Can we just take a second to talk about this animation though? The soundtrack with the animation makes me feel like I'm watching some sort of slice of life. It then cuts to that Angel Devi and whatever, in a park, and they clearly aren't getting along. The only reason they're working together is because of Makima. Of course she's the one who set this up. I hate her. But these two are important in the movie later, and you'll see why. But Denji is back at the cafe with Reze.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Okay, who keeps doing that? Reze scoots next to Denji. It didn't happen. The video didn't play. Whew. Okay, that's better. But Reze starts studying with Denji, and even starts to teach him kanji. And it turns out, balls is the only word Denji can write. How did he teach himself that? You know, I'm not gonna ask why it's balls either. I mean, come on, it's Denji. You know, let's be real. We're not really surprised. Seeing Denji's and Reze's relationship develop as the movie progresses is just so nice to see and wholesome. I can't wait to see how it ends. Reze then starts to float.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Oh, come on, it's back! Oh, fine, whatever. But Denji's clearly falling for her, and I don't blame him. I would have fallen for her in the phone box, I ain't gonna lie, as she's flirting. It then cuts to this? Who is this, Eren? Why is he so scary looking? And why is the bathroom so bloody? He's talking to the Typhoon Devil, who he's contracted with. He's asking why the Typhoon Devil wants the Chainsaw Devil heart, like every other devil does. She doesn't answer, and Saitama on crack over here clearly doesn't like that. Why does he look like that? But now Reze and Denji are in a school together, which they snuck into at night. Reze is teaching Denji oh my god. Deji. This is my fucking comedy shorts game. Oh my fucking god. Reze is teaching Denji what 1 + 1 means. Man, it's so wholesome and cute. Reze then finds out Denji actually never went to school ever, which we already know. I mean, this guy's splitting bread with a chainsaw dog thing. What actually was Pochita? And you can actually see Reze genuinely feels bad for Denji and his backstory. And it's pretty sad to see. It then cuts to a camera in the pool. Wait, in the pool. Oh no, it's starting. A piano starts to play as the scene progresses of Reze and Denji getting ready to get in the pool. Guys, I'm already crying. Can I stop this video? No, stop being a bitch. Fine, whatever. Reze then strips before she jumps in, and Denji refuses to do the same for well, that didn't last long. That's not surprising. It's Denji after all. He saves the cat just to fill some damn boobs. Denji eventually jumps into the pool, and as soon as he hits the water, the piano starts to play again. It's just beautiful, isn't it? We are watching the best scene in the entire movie. The animation, the camera angles, the hidden meaning with the spider and butterfly, and of course, the music. Reze and Denji go back into the school because of the heavy rain. While they are waiting for the rain to calm down, Reze is coming back from the toilet. But suddenly, a guy appears in the hallway. Is that the crackhead Saitama? How did he even know they were in the school? And how did no one see this randomly fully grown hobo jump the school fence? It cuts back to Denji in a classroom who's talking to Pochita about his feelings. My brain shut off during this scene because why is that angel devil a love option for Denji? And why is Denji even thinking about him? And why does he look good? Yo, I'd low-key pick him over Reze. Hey, whoa. Who hacked my phone and wrote that in my script? And while that's going on, Reze is running for her life in the school hallways. Like, Reze is panicking and it just cuts back to Power and barely no clothes. Not that I'm complaining. Ugh, get out of my face. I was just looking at Power. But Reze runs to the roof, hoping she lost the guy chasing her. But unfortunately, he followed her and found Reze. Hey man, back off, I said quietly behind the screen. This guy is crazy though. He's threatening to do all sorts of things to Reze and Denji. Look at Reze, eye twitching and everything. I don't know about you guys, but I'm more scared of her than him now. Eventually Saitama, no he's not Saitama, but that's what we're calling him, lunges at Reze, who becomes Prime Rey Mysterio. Look what the hell she's doing. This guy stood no chance. She then starts choking him to death. And look at her face, no care or anything. And then she starts singing. Reze, you good? Kind of scaring me. This girl is a cold-blooded killer. She doesn't even care. She then talks to this Typhoon Devil. Oh hell no, Reze is scary. Hey, don't get it twisted. She's still my wife though. Reze then strikes a deal with the Typhoon Devil, which you'll see shortly is a big problem. If you thought that was scary, you're about to see the scariest scene in the entire film. It then cuts to Reze and Denji at this festival, both having a great time on this date.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
They eventually leave the festival to go to the top of this hill to get a better view of the fireworks. Oh man, this film has been so wholesome and cute, besides that one scene on the roof. But Reze then kisses Denji as the fireworks go off. The next thing you see is everything go red and Denji fall to the floor? Is that blood? Oh hell no, Reze just turned into the Joker. What's going on here? She bit off his tongue? Oh, now the UG video doesn't want to play. That's awfully convenient. But as Reze is about to kill Denji for his heart, beam! He then comes to save him. That's why he's the GOAT! It then turns out Reze is the Bomb Devil. That transformation looks so cool though. The animation has been on point in this film. Mappa really cooked. We need to give him a round of applause. Reze then lunges at Beam, stopping him from running away. Poor Beam, this guy really stands zero chance right now. I mean look, let's just prove my point. But hey look man, A+ to Beam for trying. We love Beam over here. It then shows Aki sparring other devil hunters, which honestly isn't important because all these hunters he's sparring, yeah, they all die in 5 minutes. Beam and Denji managed to escape to Aki, which is what causes everyone's death in that building. The only reason Aki survived is because he turned to Vin Diesel and drove this car like it's a Fast and Furious movie. Just a real quick side note, how did Reze survive a head being thrown off and used as a bomb? Also on another side note, this Fox Devil is such a fraud. Fuck you when you don't like the taste of her. Just do your job. Sorry, little rant's over. But Reze jumps on Aki's car, trying to stop them, and here he comes. My goat. He's gonna throw down on Reze, just you what?
Fuck no, baby!
Like he said, it's strategic. Trust in the process. Finally, Denji wakes up and transforms right away to fight Reze. He lunges at her, dodging her punch only to get blown into a nearby building. Reze also tore off her finger and left it on Denji to blow up in his face. Reze then blows Denji into the air, and my boy is flying across the city. I'm not joking when I say this. She transforms her leg into a nuke and kicks Denji with it. How is Denji even meant to win? Yo, she's way too OP. I can see why everyone was clowning Bakugo when this matchup was originally brought up. This guy stands no chance. With that one kick, she's already killed Denji and just continues to blow him up. Point blank, to the point that he can't even regenerate anymore. Just before Reze comes and collects Denji's heart, Aki comes in the last second and cuts her arm off. This man is fighting the second most OP character in the show with just a sword and a small future seeing ability. He's putting up a good fight too, dodging her moves and counter at the perfect time. He eventually does need saving. See? Strategic retreat! What did I tell you guys? As soon as they're about to jump her, the Typhoon Devil appears to give Reze backup. Ugh, why's it a huge baby with a tornado around it? That's ugly as hell. And while that's happening, Denji is back in action, and him and Bean and the Angel Devil are plotting how they can stop the Typhoon Devil and Reze. What is their plan, you're asking? Denji rides Bean, pause, while he's transformed into a land shark. Hey, it's pretty genius if you ask me. They then rush into the Typhoon, fighting both Reze and the Typhoon Devil, and once again, the animation is amazing. Reze then fires some missiles over at Denji, who then turns into Crash Bandicoot as he spins Beam to deflect the missiles out of harm's way. What's even going on in this fight? We have a chainsaw riding a shark to kill a baby in a typhoon. Yeah, I think I've seen it all now, folks. Reze separates Denji and Beam so she can focus on one at a time. Reze then starts putting belt to arse on Denji. Now look at my boy, he stands zero chance right now. As soon as Reze is about to finally kill Denji, he gets saved again by Beam. They both agree to kill the Typhoon Devil. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the Typhoon Devil, so let's just skip to the good part. Yeah, oh that is nice to see. Yeah Denji, keep your blood to shreds, don't stop. Why couldn't he do this sooner? Also, this shot looks awesome, by the way. That's wallpaper material right there. It's now a 2v1. They finally got a chance. That didn't last long. Again, now that's a gold star for Beam. He carried Denji for 90% of that fight. Now turn it up to 99% because that's the reason Denji even survived that barrage of attacks. Denji then smartly pulls Reze to him, eventually dragging her underwater so the explosion and bombs are rendered useless. It starts showing us flashbacks of the two of them. Damn, it's starting to hit hard again. This movie is just peak fiction. This movie made the Reze arc so good. It's a hard watch of how emotional it's making me. It then cuts to Reze waking up on the beach next to Denji, and Beam, who then says she lied about everything before the fight. Denji, man, he's devastated. Reze, I'm right here if you don't like Denji. I'm just saying. But Reze says she wants to run away, and Denji offers to run away with her. Why? Because he still likes her. I mean, come on, if a beautiful Russian girl did all of that with you, wouldn't you be in love? About the 100 people she killed. We do not care. Reze goes to hug Denji, and then secretly presses a nerve or something, making Denji go paralyzed from his neck down. As she's walking away, Denji says to Reze to meet him at the cafe at lunchtime, to run away together. I'm warning you guys right now, we are about to witness the saddest scene I've seen in anime. Okay? You have been warned. Cuts to Denji in his room, counting money, which is probably all the money he has for him and Reze to live on, while they run away together. It then shows Reze about to board a train to run away alone. As the train passes, it shows her standing there. It then cuts to her walking to the cafe. She decides to run away with Denji to get the happy ending she and Denji deserves. And suddenly, tons of rats run past Reze to jump on this person. The person turns out to be Makima. She shows Reze that she's been listening all along. She's blocking Reze from entering the cafe to run away with Denji. As soon as Reze tries to transform, an attack from the sky cutting her arm off, and another one hits her in the chest as soon as she tries to hit Makima. No! Don't do this to me! The Angel Devil's behind this? You femboy bastard, leave her alone! Reze is slowly bleeding out, right behind Denji, and then says,
To be honest, I never had the chance to go to school either.
My heart! Denji, turn around, please! And then shows Reze in the pool of her own blood, and just like that, the movie ends. The creator of Chainsaw Man said he wanted Reze to be like a curse, like a constant reminder to us viewers, and damn, he succeeded! You know what? I'm too sad to even do an outro to this video. I had to rewatch this scene again. You know what? Thanks for watching though.